Hello everyone, nice to see you again. I am RK. In this video, let's see about Linux file structure. So let's open our file explorer. Here this is the home directory for the user. Let's go back. Here you can see there are lots of folders available here. Each folder has some specific jobs to do. Here the bin folder contains lots of commands that are used by the user in the terminal. These files are commands that are used in terminal. Let's go back. And here boot. This folder acts as the main folder to make our system or OS to boot, like Windows folder in local disk C in Windows. And CD-ROM, this is for CD drives. And these files are used to connect with your device that are attached to the OS, like keyboard, mouse, or anything, etc. folder. This folder contains lots of configuration files that your OS needs. Here you can see there is a password file. Yep. Here this is the password file, but you can't see any passwords here. But you can see the user ID and username and currently which shell using as a login shell. And here is the shadow file. This is the place where passwords are changed to hashes and hashes are stored in this file. We can't open the file because only the root user can use, or the user who has the sudo privileges to open the file. Here the sudo was, before I say the sudo privileged user can open this file, let's open the terminal here. Here we are in the etc folder. Get it, sudo. Here you can see not have the permission. Let's use sudo permission. Yeah, here you can see that the root has all permission, and the next one is home. This is the home directory for all the users, like my user RK is in the home directory. Every users that you can create in Linux, they have home directory and the directory will be stored here. And library. Here the library folder contains the important files and kernel files. It's like libraries in programming languages. We need libraries to execute some programs. And next one is media. If you have any external hard disk or USB device, that will be shown here. Mount. If any other devices that in the network gave you access to read or write their file system, you can connect that in this mount folder, and after the job is done, you can unmount it. And option. You can install any other things that are not accessible by package manager, like downloading any files from GitHub that is not accessed by package manager. And the next, here this is the virtual file system that allows the kernel to send information to the process. The root. This is the root folder, the home directory for the root user. And here super bin. Same like bin, the super bin requires sudo privilege to access the commands in this folder. Here you can see any commands like user add. To add a user, you need a sudo privilege or you need to be a root user. But if you search for the command in this bin folder, there is no command like that. Here you can see we have users but not user add command. The next folder is service. This folder contains some directories that you need for HTTP or FTP. If you host a website, you can store the file here. Or if you are making your system to access using FTP, you can store the files here. Here the system. Here it contains the details about kernels, the files that need for your OS to work perfectly, and temp. This folder gave rights to everyone can write content and execute them here. User. This is the folder where every user have access the command like this bin, superbin and lib folder. Folders in users directory also act same bin, lib and superbin, and you can see the same commands in the superbin. If you did any changes here, the changes will be also made in those folders. Like if you change any data in this superbin, it's also changed in this folder. And where this is contains all log files, and here you can see the backups and cache, and you can also see some error logs and databases. If you go to the log folder, you can see all the log data that made by your Linux system. And that's it. If you have any doubts, ask me in the comment section. I will clear it. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.